No, I was telling her last week that there's really nothing better than getting yourself a private jet. Yeah, the safest form of transportation, I'm telling you. No, in all of my years of flying, I've never had an issue on flying. Hold on one second. Hold on. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's an issue! There's an issue! We're going down! We get a hole in the side of the plane! Oh my god! Elmar! Grab the gun, Elmar! God damn, I don't want to live without my gun, Elmar! Sir! Grab it! Grab it! Oh, crap! Ugh. Wait, that son of a bitch, he didn't grab the cocktail bar. My laptop! No! Oh, you know what? You're gonna pay for that. Sir, you didn't grab the cocktail bar, and you didn't save my laptop. Wait, what is going... They left me! You son of... I've been nothing but nice to you people. Oh my god, this is why you just pay for freaking first class on a freaking public aircraft. Oh my god, I'm never flying private again. Ah! Hello y'all and welcome back, survivors. Hope you enjoyed that little intro there. You know, when the game doesn't give you one, you kind of have to give yourself one. So here we are in Stranded Deep, and today we're going to go through the most important things to know in the beginning of your game. Just sit back, relax. I know you know a lot about Stranded Deep already, but we might have a tip or trick you enjoy just enough. So we're going to get right into it here. If you are new here to the channel, welcome. We do have quite a bit to go over today. We're going to get everything from the survival watch 100% done. We're going to get all of our stats up one bar, and we're going to get everything on this island we need to survive as long as we want to stay on it. And just a special note, if you don't know already, there are currents in this game, as you can see, so if this raft is left out in it, it will drift away. So you do want to bring this up onto land or deploy that sea anchor right there, but you kind of have to be out in the depths a little bit. You don't want to lose this baby yet because there is some storage items in here. If it will unfreeze for me, excellent. So we do have a bandage here, which is excellent if we get bit by that shark we saw out there. A compass for navigating between the islands, and then rations for about 3 days. That is excellent right there. And as far as navigation goes, this center of the island is very important for later on because, you know, it is right in the middle of our map, so we do want to take a special note of that. It will really help us out later. But for right now, let's just run around and grab all of these items that we see on the floor here. We got corrugated scrap, quite a bit of rocks, hey little crab, and some plank scrap, but most importantly, we should have 2 cloths or tarp around here. These are going to be the most important for your day one, so make sure you find both of these. Oh, there's the other one. Bam. Excellent. So, just grab all the other items, and then we'll find us a nice little patch of beach to get us organized. Alright, so besides the items that we could actually pick up off the beach, there's all these plants around as well that you could pick up. Most importantly, the pee-pee plant, which is going to be very, very important if we get poisoned. Now, there are many ways we can get poisoned in Stranded Deep, and most of them consist of going into the water, so try to just stay out of the water on day one, and then on land you only have to worry about this guy right here because the snakes only spawn on the islands with the big rock in the center, the larger island. So right now we just got to worry about these guys. If you don't go in the water, you'll be great. But all the plants, they grow off of little plants like this, and the pee-pee plant grows off of a little kind of a bush, which is right over here. When we landed, we saw it. There he is. There's the pee-pee plant bush. Quite a bit of a jugga, but these are all going to be used for like breath boosts, and then we have aloe plant for our aloe salves and such. So before we get into that, we should probably talk about our survival watch right here. This shows everything we want to know pertaining to our health and our status effects and such. If you can see, you do have a time in the upper left-hand corner, as well as the date in the center and UV exposure to the right hand side. We do have 7 bars in each of these categories, and the first is your life, then we have our food, our water, and our SPF bar. So obviously when we get hungry or thirsty, these two are going to drop down, and once they are completely depleted, our health will start to drop as well. Same with the FPF bar, or the SPF bar. The more time we spend in the sun, the level will drop, and this will give us sunstroke if it drops completely. And sunstroke, of course, will cause our water levels to drop even quicker, and we want to make sure to get to shade or take a quick dip in the shallows of the water. Just watch out for those nasty animals in there that'll poison you. We do need to be fully submerged though to regain that SPF. There is that aloe sunscreen that we can craft on later, but right now it's not available to us. But if we do lose our life for any reason, we can gain it back, and all we have to do is make sure our food and our water are at least filled to 5 bars. And we'll see in the third screen right here that it'll show that we're healthy. And as long as we're not bleeding or poisoned or any negative status effects, our bars will start to go back up. And if we go to the second screen of our watch, there is a list of character skills. We have hunting, crafting, or hunting, cooking, harvesting, physical, and craftsmanship. These do level up as we do each, and that makes them easier as you progress through the game. Who thought, right? So we will be leveling up each on this first day, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. But if we do finish this day, because man, I've been rambling for an hour, wow, and I'm getting sick of staring at my wrist. So let's do something else here. So craftsmanship is the first we want to talk about, and for that we do need to harvest some more resources, and we need a tool to do that. So let's pull up our crafting menu with C if you're on PC, the gods of the systems. And we do have a stone tool right here. Let me face away really quick. Now we can pin this up with our right mouse button, and that shows all the materials that we need and such. And if you can see, we don't have the rock. It shows a red 1X, but if it does come into our field of view, or if we pick it up and it goes into our backpack, you'll see that we can now use it. So we can quick craft holding down C, and we can get that stone tool. You can of course do it straight from the menu here and just click on it, and now we have 2 of these stone tools. Okay, so what are we going to do with this thing? We need to get something better, right? So we need lashing, which we're going to get from these little plants. They're called palm saplings, and we can also find them from the yucca tree. Now where were those? Again, I saw them as I came in. They're right in the inside of the island. There's one. Oh, there's 2. Sweet. So these yucca trees are just awesome. They give you 6 of these fibrous leaves, and but they can kind of be a pain in the ass because they get spawned in on these plants here, and as you can see, it's kind of like hard to find them sometimes. So if you just don't want to waste your time, quick craft that lashing and you're good. Alright, as you saw, it did take 2 hits for this stone tool to take out one of those guys. We're going to make something a little bit better here. We're going to make a refined knife that takes a lashing, a stick, and a stone tool. Now we can just chop these things super quick. Take that out. It takes 1 hit on these guys now, so that is much better. But really, once you get your axe, you're not going to use this. This is just going to be for filleting fish and crabs and such. What we want is this bad boy right here. So let's pin that up, make ourselves 2 more stone tools, and our craftsmanship level should level up. Bam! Beat me to the punch there. So now we can make a crude axe and really get things going here. So what we're going to do right now is let's just take a minute. Let's go chop down all the fibrous leaf plants that we have, all of our little palm sapling plants. Let's get all of these together up onto our beach there so we can craft the rest of our items. Leave the palm trees for now. You're not going to need them on day 1, but get a good amount of these ficus trees, and as you can see, bam, we leveled up our harvesting. Awesome. So yeah, get like 5 or 6 of these, maybe like 4 or 5, and we should have plenty for the day. Alright, now that we got a few more of the sticks and the fibrous leaves, we are going to need 1 palm tree. So find yourselves the largest palm tree, because this is going to have the most of the log sections on it. That way we don't have to, like, again, waste too much time on day 1 getting all these smaller sections of palm. We don't need those guys. Let's get the big guy. Okay, come here. Okay, sometimes it can be a little difficult getting these out in between. Oh, it got stuck. It's glitched in, so we're just going to have to chop it up right here. Ah, there we go. But now that that palm head is off, we actually don't have to chop it anymore. We can put that right into our bag, and make sure to grab that coconut. We're going to need him here in a second. Oh, don't mess up my stuff. Ah, stop it. There we go. Okay. So we don't really need the logs right now. It'll just come in handy for later. What we want to do right now is actually build a shelter, right? Because there's nothing worse than playing for a few hours on any game and it crashes. That has happened to me so many times. So we need a place to save. Now we can save with the shelter, and we can also save with this awesome bedroll, but we're not going to be able to make that yet. crafting level 3 on that bad boy. So we do need to get 1 lashing, 4 of those palm fronds, and 3 sticks here. So let's get that going. 3, I got the lashing on me, and then I got the palm fronds right in my hand there. Where's my axe? Bam. Okay, now this is going to give us 5 of these palm fronds. And we need 4 right now, and the other one we're going to need for our water still, which is next. Okay, now that that's up, we just need to find a nice little place for it, wherever you want, really. Actually, it kind of looks cool right here. Yeah, a little bit of an angle. I'm a side sleeper anyways, that's perfect. Okay, so now we need something to drink, right? Oh, well, hey, let's go through it, right? We hold E to sleep and save. Pretty easy, but you can sleep and save. You can only sleep at the night, though, so you can't sleep any time during the day to advance time. Only at the nighttime hours. I think it's after 8 o'clock, so just a little side note there. But we need water right now because, as you saw, I think I have sunstroke. Yeah, look at that. I have sunstroke in my status effect because you guys might have it too. Day 1, you don't really need to worry about sunstroke. We're going to be able to get everything going fast enough to where it's not going to really be a negative for us. So don't worry about it right now. Let's just get this stuff up. We do need a, what is that called again? A coconut flask. Good God. So the coconut flask is in consumables, and we need that raw coconut and then 1 more lashing. I'm telling you, a lot of lashing is spent on day 1. Now, speaking of this coconut flask, we do have a water ration in it. See how it says food 1 serving? So when we do consume, or when we do use any of these consumables here, oh my lord, there we go. All of these, the aloe salves, the antidote, that is all going to be used with a coconut flask. Now, before you craft these, it's always good to just take the water that's in it because you can still use it, and this way you don't lose it. So we'd much rather get the resource, right? Let's grab that. Oh, we can make an aloe salve now, guys. That's very nice. Our crafting is up enough. So if you do want, we can go ahead and make that. Once I'm done with this water still, I think we'll go ahead and make that. It is more of a preventative measure. You're not really supposed to use it when you get sunstroke already. You're supposed to use it beforehand. But it works all the same, you know, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, bummer. So our water still is actually level 2. So what we need to do here is level up our crafting a little bit. And to do that, I'm going to make myself a spear because we're going to need a spear anyways. We got to go hunting here in a minute. Okay, water still. Bam. Alright, awesome. So now, the way the water still works is we do need some fibrous leaves or some palm fronds. I like to use palm fronds, but as of now, it's a little too, you know, it takes a little too long to get those palm fronds. So let's go ahead and just throw a few of these fibrous leaves in here, and we're going to have to go hunting for a few more of these because we're going to need, I think, 1 more piece of rope, maybe even 2, because we want to make that aloe right now. Why don't we just go do that? Gonna need a coconut and 4 lashings. Let me find this. Alright, sweet. I think I got enough for 2 more lashings here. Awesome. I think that's gonna do it. Man, you really do go through a lot of lashing on the first day, I'm telling you. So now we need that consumable coconut flask. Boom. And now we can make, I don't know why. Okay, let's go into refined knife. Now will you let me do it? No. Sometimes the quick crafting menu is a little bit of a B. I won't say the full word, but sometimes, man, that quick craft, it just doesn't show the things that you really want. So sometimes you gotta mess with it a little bit. Okay, we do have our aloe salve now. Let's take a look at our SPF there. It did raise a little bit. Watch it now. Just rah. Now we're good. Now, so we got sunblock on. As you can see, though, it took away all of our water, so that's not good. We are dehydrated now. And we don't want to use these fibrous leaves anymore because, like I said, we're going to need it for the rope. So if this doesn't last you on day 1, you're going to need to chop down a palm tree. And, of course, by chopping down the palm tree, you're just, like, you know, grabbing the coconut. We can, of course, use this. Let's drop that. The coconut is a source of food and water, so if we chop this, we do get a drinkable coconut. Yeah, yummy. And then if we chop it up one more time, we do get coconut meat. Now, there is, you know, a consequence to drinking too much or eating too much of the coconut. You do get diarrhea in your status effects, which, of course, brings your water all the way back down. So, you can't eat or drink too much of the coconut milk. Kind of. We do have a little coconut glitch video. Check that one out. I won't spoil it for you here, though. But in reality, you don't want to eat too many of those coconuts because, man, those will really make you sick. Alright, so we got shelter, we got our water. By the way, the water still will collect rain too when it does rain, so that is very, very cool. What do we need next? We need fire. We need fire. Alright, so what do we need for the actual fire here? Just 4 sticks. Where are you? Where are you? Bam! 4 sticks. That's all we need for the fire. But we're not going to stop at a little fire. Now, of course, we can just cook with this little fire. And I'm going to say fire a few more times here. What we really want to do with this fire is we want to get something a little bit more sustainable. Now why don't we just run, where are you, crab? Why don't we just run over and we'll grab, ooh, a 2 for 1 every Tuesday. Come here. Bam. Yummy. Alright, so we got 2 crabs here. And we can actually just cook with the fire, of course, but that is kind of weak, if you ask me, even on day 1. We want something a little bit more sustainable for the long run here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a smoker. Now the smoker, in my eyes, is the best, and I'll show you why. But of course we could, you know, just attach that little meat right there, and we could drop him right on the top. Let's just, come on, glitch box me. Yes, there it is. And then we need some kindling, of course, a little fire starter. So we're going to go ahead and light that. Now, if you're on the controller, this is very easy. If it's on mouse, you got to alternate the left and right. And if you're kind of retarded like I am, that's an issue. So, but I got it on the first try there. That was pretty good. All right, so now we're cooking. And you can hear that actual cook sound right there. And that is letting you know that you're actually gaining cooking skill. So once you go out of that box and you can't hear it anymore, about right there, I think. Yeah, you're not cooking anymore. So you do need to be relatively close to this to actually gain that skill, and we're gonna try to do that. That way we can actually get that cooking skill up to date. But we are gonna put a fire ring around that, and then we're gonna need, where are you, buddy? There we go, the smoker. So we're gonna need 3 more sticks, 1 more lashing. Oh, we're cutting it close. And that other cloth. So this is why that other cloth is so important. Woo. Yep, we got 1 more lashing. That's going to do it for us. Alright, and now we can place... there's that quick craft menu messing us up again. Sweet! And we leveled up our cooking. That is 3 down, 2 more to go, baby. Alright, where is my smoker? It is not quick crafting for me. Oh no, no, I didn't want to make a refined knife. Oh no! You're shitting me right now. I gotta go get another rope because I accidentally made a refined knife. Ah. Oh man, I knew there was one in here right there, so I decided to quick craft. I'm telling you, that quick craft does save you sometimes, even though it just screwed me. Whew. But we had enough lashing, so now we can make... Oh, don't do that again, dude. Now we can make the smoker. No, what are you doing? I need one more of these sticks because I made that refined knife as well. Alright, so you do need the fire pit in your field of view for it to show up in quick craft, even though it's not doing it for me right now, but whatever. Throw up the smoker there, and you can rotate this any way you want. I'm just going to throw it that way right now. Now see, this stuff is cooked, and I'm going to take 1. I'm gonna take 2, and we're gonna throw it up here in the smoker. See, now it's cooking again, and it's gonna eventually show smoked meat. Now, some people say, you know, that the hobo stove and the fire spit, those are the best and everything, and that's okay. They're entitled to their opinion, no matter how wrong it is. The smoker is the best because it actually smokes your meat, and then once that is done, it's pretty much done for. Like, I've never had a smoked meat go bad, so definitely get a smoker. You probably want one on every single island. So just 2 cloth to get everything we need up and running here. And of course, with our shelter, that pretty much does it. But we don't want to stop there. We're going to go hunting a little bit here. Let's grab this. We got to get that hunting skill up before the night drops on us. We don't want that. So to do that, we do want to wade in the shallows a little bit, or just run around. Of course, the daylight is running away from me. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Okay, so with a few more crabs, we should get our hunting up, and I hope we're able to do that by nightfall here. And of course, if you do see the birds, pelt those birds, man. Those really do give you some good hunting. Oh, yes, excellent. We got our hunting up. But yeah, striking the birds out of the sky really does fill up your hunting pretty quick. Let's get these back and get them on the fire. Alright, and then we got to take a refined knife, skin these bad boys, and get them on the smoker. So the last thing we're going to want to do is, of course, get our physique. Well, it is our physique, but our physical stat up. So what we're going to do there is we're going to build ourselves a little hut here. And it's kind of nice to just get that hut up on the first day because it introduces you to... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, five lovely meats up there. That's going to do us. So this really does help introduce you to the building process. And then it does, of course, get your stats up. Oh no, that really sucks. I don't have an actual rope, but you guys will because you won't screw up like me. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do something a little hinky here. Let me give me a second here. Oh yeah, hacking baby, we're hacking now. See, only YouTubers know about this stuff. No one even knows. Oh, wait, it's too dark for you guys? Let's take the time back. 17. I give you light! Alright, so now that we can see here, we're going to take this lashing, we're going to take that one stick and those 2 rocks here, and we're going to make a crude hammer. Look at that. And don't ask me how the sun came up again, alright? This flat earth of ours. Ooh, I heard a lot of dinging going on, which tells me that we got smoked meat. Alright, so with this smoked meat, this doesn't go bad, and here's a perfect little... Well, you guys probably won't see it, but if you don't believe me, just take a smoked meat and take a cooked meat, drop them on a rock, and see which one spoils, okay? You don't believe me, you can waste the meat, alright? Whatever, I don't care. Alright, we're pretty hungry though, aren't we? Oh yeah, we're hungry. Yeah. How are these guys doing? Okay, that's cooked. Now, of course, you don't have to wait for it to smoke. If you're hungry, just take it off and eat it. But if you want to stockpile it, then keep it. You know, make sure you smoke it. All right. What are we doing? Right, building. Oh my lord. So, what do we need to do next? We need to build. That's right. Let's grab some sticks. And luckily, we don't need any lashing for the build, which is kind of weird. But I think they kind of figured out that it was going to take a lot of resources for you to build with lashing. You know, because really you should be able to, or you should have to tie these together. It's not like we have nails on this island. All right, let's plop that right there. Now the wood foundation is what you want. Let's run through this really quick. Of course, we need the wood foundation. We do have floors and walls. We have wood windows. Or wood windows, we have doorways, doors, stairs, and roofs. But for right now, we're just gonna keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid, kiss it. So we're gonna put a wood foundation in, and we're also gonna put in some walls and a quick little door. So look at that, we're running out of time already. I'm gonna have to ask God here to reverse the hands of time once again. Hold on. Alright, we're going a little bit back. Alright, now it's about noon. So, let's, now I know I'm cheating, but if I wasn't talking to you guys, you'd be able to get this done in a day. All you gotta do is do all of this quickly and go through the timestamps because I talk a lot. So, let's get this wood foundation up. You're just gonna whack it with your hammer. And there's our physical. Look at that. That was easy. Now, you can, of course, get physical from, like, going in the ocean and wading in the water as well, but we want to get this up anyways. So let's go ahead and put our wall up. And there's 2 ways that the wall is oriented. You can see that it has that like crosshatch, and then it has this one right here. This is the finished side with just the one horizontal piece. You do want, come on. You do want it this way if you do want it to look finished on the outside. So there's our craftsmanship up again. We are just killing these levels here. Physical up once again. And then we're just going to stop right there. Notice how it's about 75% done. but it's 100% completed. So you can either choose to leave it, save the durability of your hammer, or complete it and get a little bit more physical out of it plus craftsmanship. So really up to you which one you want to do. I think I'm going to put a window here. Now we do have two sides of the window as well. This is the unfinished side, I think. Let's see. See, we have that side. Yeah, no, this is finished side. So that's finished side. We want to plop. There we go. I had it. There we go. That's the side we wanted in. We want the ugly little sticks inside, so we don't see it on the outside, of course. And I'm a few sticks down, so I'm gonna have to chop this bad boy up. And once it's into sections, we can chop it into sticks. So this gives us about 5 more sticks. Only 4 for this one. So that's one wall section for us. That's nice. And once we have the actual hammer in our hands, by the way, your quick crafting menu does go to the quick building menu, I guess. So that is really nice to know. Let's put a doorway in here. Bam, love it. Alright, and last but not least, we need a roof, right? Oh, we need a roof, a wood roof cap. So I need 1 more of these logs. Well, not last but not least, we also need a door and some steps. But for that, we're going to need a little bit more lashing. I know you guys probably aren't going to have it on your island, so we're not going to worry about that. Alright, we need a wood roof here. Oh, got the wrong tool out. Boom. And there's really no orientation for that. It's a roof. You know, I'm just now wondering to myself, why did I put the window here? And not on this side? Towards the ocean. I don't know. Maybe I got like PTSD after that crash or something. Subconsciously, I wanted to look at land. Alright, so that is it, guys. We got everything up. We got our shelter. We got our water still. We got our smoker. This is the best. And we got a little other hut, you know, so to kind of introduce you to building there. So of course with the hut, you can make some stairs right here, some steps. And then, of course, we can make a door, but that requires lashing, and we are tapped out. If you have it, of course, build it, put it in, make your hut complete. But we don't really need it. What I'm going to use this for is probably like some lashing, or not lashing, some fibrous leaf holding area. Yeah, storage. That's what I mean. But that, of course, is my day 1 setup. You guys, I know, can get it done in a full day. I had to kind of reverse the hands of time there a little bit because I was talking my butt off. But I know you guys can get it done in a day. I've done it, and this, in my eyes, is the best way to spend your first day, getting all this important stuff set up. And then, of course, as you can see, look at that. Our skills are just rocketing. I mean, we have 3 in the physical. We have 3 in the craftsmanship, 3 in the harvesting, 2 in the cooking, and 1 in the hunting because we just speared some crabs here and there. So this really is giving us a leg up on the next few days. And we still have our sunblock on, so that sunblock should last us, although I did kind of go back and forth in time a little bit. That sunblock should last us 24 hours, something like that. Don't quote me on that because I'm pulling that number out of my butt. Well, anyways, guys, I did hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if this helped, if there's something that you didn't know about, and if there's something you want to know about. Let me know. I'll make a video about it if I know about it. But just remember, everyone, we were late in the game, but better late than never. Have a great play.